Opera has a reputation of being difficult, inaccessible, and a lot of work. Singers acquire a physician's worth of degrees just to perform it, and the expectation is that we in the audience must meet them halfway. This presumption works well for the buoyant melodies of Mozart, Puccini, and Verdi, but when it comes to the atonal modern works of Schoenberg, Bartók, or Alban, Berg's Wozzeck, forget it. Only academics or sadomasochists need apply. I didn't know any of this when I first sat down to see Wozzeck. In fact, I didn't know much about opera at all. And while I still don't know anything about atonality or music theory, what I do know is that seeing Wozzeck was one of the greatest theater-going experiences of my life. Now, I'll admit that the music is jarring at first. A lifetime of pop and classical music and catchy advertising jingles did not prepare me for the strangeness of the first 10 minutes of Wozzeck. However, during the next 10 minutes, that strangeness seemed to matter less, and by the end of the opera, it was completely irrelevant. Berg commands all your attention on the story. There is nowhere to get lost or distracted. Atonality is derided for sounding monolithic, but pay attention to how Berg shades the music sung by different characters. The beastly energy of the drum major, the grandiosity of the vainglorious doctor, Wozzeck's own barely controlled madness is pervasive in every line. The irony is that it took modern atonality to come closest to what the originators of opera were trying to achieve in the 16th century. Stories told through song. The first time I saw Wozzeck, I didn't know Benjamin Britten from Benjamin Button, but I knew I had just seen a masterpiece. I felt as though I was witnessing something historic, even if the opera was 80 years old when I discovered it. I imagine it was like being at the premiere of 2001: A Space Odyssey, or seeing the debut of Miles Davis and Charlie Parker's Quintet. It was a step through a door into a larger world. And there's no lock on that door. No one will bar the way. You simply have to walk through it.